Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with horse racing and football tips and 2 Grand National picks. Let me get straight into the Grand National picks. So, the selections are for the Grand National, and I've showed you something that you cannot even see, so I'm going to talk you through it. So, in the next 15 seconds, you'll have both Grand National tips. So, the Grand National tip is Noble Yates at 25 to 1 currently, each way paying first 6 at Sky Bet. And the other selection is Vanillier at 12 to 1. Not huge prices, but 2 horses that I think will run really well. I've only currently backed one of them so far, and the one I've backed so far is the top weight Noble Yates. Very interesting the fact that Harry Cobden's rode it the last twice and rides it in the Grand National. So let's get to the 7p each way lucky 63. So £8.82. The football bets will be in the description and the first comment by 10 o'clock Saturday morning. And talking of 10 o'clock, actually 10:30 is the first race. Chelmsford City, 10:30. So let me get into it. So the first selection is Oriental Art at 11 to 2. I thought it would be bigger than that, but it was a bit stingy with Sky Bet. At 10:30, I can't even say it right. In the 10:30 race at Chelmsford City, paying 5 places instead of 3. This horse needs a bit further. However, there's a lot of prize money at stake for a Class 6 race. It's £7,000. And I think Jamie Spencer go in there for David Simcock. This horse, it's got a decent draw. There's a few of the fancied horses drawn pretty wide. If this horse can tuck behind the leaders, then Jamie Spencer can switch it off. I'm not a fan of him, by the way. Then we've got half a chance. It may need the run. Hopefully it doesn't, because it has run well fresh in the past. The second selection is Bold Endeavour at 18 to 1. It's the famous Nicky Henderson. Yes, the one who had a quiet Cheltenham, but hopefully might have a lively Aintree. So it's Bold Endeavour at 18 to 1 in the 120 at Aintree, paying 7 places instead of 3. This prominent racer should have an excellent run, in my opinion. Ran well at Cheltenham when apparently the stable was under the weather. But yeah, so hopefully this horse will come on for the run. The third selection is Falco Blitz at 12 to 1 in the 230 at Aintree, paying 5 places instead of 3. I think this is a 10-year-old and it's coming from Ireland. Is it Ed McNamara or Edward McNamara? Very interesting. They're bringing this horse over from Ireland. I do believe, like I said, it's a 10-year-old. It's pretty much in the form of its life. Don't get me wrong, it's been penalised, but the horse doesn't know that. All it knows is it knows how to win, and that's what it's currently doing. Tougher race for it, but I won't get stuck into it. But 12 to 1 it's an interesting, for a horse that's in such good form, I can't overlook it. Fourth selection is Walk in the Wild at 13 to 2 in the 250 at Chepstow. The reason I've gone for this is this horse came third in the race last year at Chepstow. They blamed the ground being good to soft. It's currently soft, and the excuse was the going wasn't slow enough. So it's slower this time round. It runs in the same race. First time, I think it's blinkers, or it might be a combination. Doesn't really matter too much. I think it's got a chance. 13 to 2, tastiest price. I'm not going to call it the Nap of the day. I'm going to call it the most interesting horse of the day. Well, you've got Champ at 28 to 1 in the 5. Oh, that's a chicken that's on a perch, not too far from me, by the way. Give me chicken a like, if you will, please. It's still poorly. So Champ 28 to 1 in the 5:3 at Aintree, paying 4 places instead of 3. This horse, it's right up there with the best in this race, or it's certainly been better than most of these horses in this race. They said it's been below par, but I've been looking at its official rating compared to its racing post. It's only just slightly ran under its current handicap mark. Well, its current handicap mark, it's up where we're like roughly the top 6. Well, they're paying first 4. Apparently, Nick Henderson's stable was under a cloud. Well, hopefully this horse, first time cheap piece as well. And what you don't know what they're going to blame it on. I can just see something happening, some kind of story, some kind of headline where first time cheek pieces, Nick Henderson was right to put his stable stars away and not run at Cheltenham just to consider all that kind of nonsense. I know a few have made comments in the comment section about Nick Henderson at Cheltenham. There's certainly something a bit whiffy to me. So let's hope that Nick Henderson has a good day tomorrow, because Bold Endeavour and Champ are both trained by him. And finally, the Grand National selection is Noble Yates at 22-1 in the 4 o'clock at Aintree in the Grand National, paying 6 places instead of 4. You can't discount this horse. First, fourth, its handicap mark's been rocked to sleep by sending it over hurdles. Harry Cobden's been riding it, getting used to it, and he rides it in the big one. If he can't win the championship, maybe they might give him the Grand National. Who knows? So, if you give me a like or a subscribe, give me chicken a like. Do what you want. I'll tell you what, leave me a comment in the comment section of your Grand National fancy. So, the very best of luck. Charlie Winters in just over 6 minutes. That's not bad for 6 horses. Over and out. Cheers, mate.